What is up? I Love Basketball TV. It's Coach Ryan Rizzuki. I'm here with John and I'm here with Dom, two collegiate basketball players. And today we're going to show you 3 things that you need to avoid doing right now that you might be doing that are ruining your shot. Let's get to it.
That's how I get it. Success ain't no given. Some days I don't hit, I don't slay.
The number one thing that we see very common in youth players is really bad hand placement. And what I mean by that is your hands too close together. You see how my thumbs are almost crossing here, or they are crossing, or they're pretty close together? This is the number one thing. So I'm gonna put you guys' hands super close together. I'm gonna shoot about 10 shots and we'll see how many you guys can make. I imagine that you still will do okay because you guys have good touch, but a lot of people have this problem and I'm gonna show you what it looks like now. So show me your normal hand placement, all right? This is really, really good, nice and spread. This is exactly how it should be, but I'm now gonna take this hand.
Oh, man.
I know. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna put this hand about right here. This is how a lot of young kids hold the basketball, with their hands super close together. So that's your hand placement. All right, go ahead, shoot the ball. Okay, 0 for 1. Almost, there you go, 1. You still got a nice flick on it. There you go, 2, not bad. Shoot one more, we don't have to shoot all 10. There you go, that's tough. So, not incredible, obviously, right? And it's really weird, it's hard to hold the ball like that. A lot of youth kids hold it like that. Or what they'll do is they'll kind of hold it right, and then as they go to shoot, they'll take the left hand and start to slide it closer to the right hand. So what happens is now that the guide hand comes behind the ball, it ends up pushing it a ton. It can ruin the side spin, it ruins the arc, it ruins all kinds of things, and it just makes the shot go right, left, back, forward. There's no consistency to it, right? So show me how you would hold the ball correctly. You do a good job of it. All right, he has his index finger in the middle. He's got the guide hand just slightly below. This is actually perfect right here, because what a lot of people tell you to do is put your guide hand on the side, but now what's the problem here? The hands are too close together. So what you do is you put it a little bit underneath. Now when you get to the top, now it's actually on the side. This is what you want, and the wrist is pointed down. Where a lot of youth kids, because their hands are too close together, the wrist will face the rim, and you don't want this, right? So that's a lot better right now already, how you hold it. So Dom's had 2 broken elbows, so it's difficult for him to shoot the ball sometimes, but again, he's got index finger lined up in the middle, and the guide hand could be a little bit lower right there, but even so, where it was too, look at the separation between the hands. You can just see with the thumbs. I promise you, a lot of young kids will hold it like this, right? But even imagine trying to do a dribble and pick it up like that, where you're like, boom, and your hands come here. That's very difficult to have security on the ball to get into any type of shot. Right, to keep it away from the defense or do anything that allows the ball to be consistent. Right, I know we didn't shoot all 10, but you just felt it on a couple shots how wrong that is. So if you are a player that has your hands too close together, recognize that, take that left hand or your guide hand and put it even like your fingers underneath right here. And now the shooting hand, I like to go split finger, but index works. Middle is okay. I don't like middle because it pushes this hand too far over, but it's not bad. I like splitting or index right here in the middle of the ball, and then the guide hand slightly below right there, just so now when I come up, wrist is facing down, which is perfect, and then I can release nice and easy. The second very common error that we see with a lot of youth players is their hands will cross each other when they're done shooting. So let's shoot 4 shots again. I want you to hold it however you want to, it's fine, but you gotta figure out a way to cross your hands, all right? So let's give it a shot, see how that feels. There you go, there you go. There you go. That's okay, look, that's enough. 0 for 2 is fine by me. All right, but every single day I see young kids who do this. I do a lot of shot breakdowns and I'm looking at people's shots and their hands will cross each other. Part of the reason why is bad hand placement, right? Hand on the wrong side, so now the force is going this way. Second reason is because there's way too much pressure from the offhand, okay? But what you never want is you never want your offhand to be higher than your shooting hand. Right, and this happens a lot. Players will shoot and the offhand will come up here, the shooting hand will drop, and then because of this, the pressure of the offhand also will make the hands cross. Right, both of you guys cross with the left hand above the right, right? I wouldn't even know how to cross it this way. Yeah. So what you see is the guide hand goes all the way into the shot and then they cross there. I talked to a really good shooting coach and I asked him one time, I said, what do you think about players who shoot and they finish like this with the guide hand right here with a slight bend, or players who finish like this? He said both are fine. The only thing he could find wrong with this is that it might pull the shoulder forward versus this keeps it more relaxed and allows me to actually finish all the way through with the right hand. I said that's a really good point. I liked it. So when I was younger, I used to shoot like that, pulling both shoulders forward. I really liked the advice that he gave. And now, I mean, obviously now I shoot like this, where I keep this hand really relaxed. So probably one of the most important things is we can just relax this hand, and a good way to do that is like so. So stand here. If you have too much pressure with your offhand, I'm just gonna take your thumb and take your index finger off the ball, just those 2. The rest of your hand can stay on the ball like normal. We're gonna take just these 2 fingers off and you will not touch the ball with these fingers. You can pretty much shoot the ball the same as you normally do. Go ahead, shoot it. That had zero impact on the way you shoot the ball, right? Nothing. Go ahead, shoot the ball now. It should feel like dang near exactly normal. Yeah. Go ahead, try one more. Go ahead. Good. Pretty much no difference at all. There you go. Easy. That's okay. But if you shoot the ball correctly, it should feel exactly the same, right? Just to taking those fingers off, pretty much no difference other than just them not touching the ball. If you have a lot of pressure with your offhand, you're gonna notice that taking those 2 fingers off is gonna feel crazy weird and really wrong, and it's gonna feel like you don't have enough power to shoot the ball and you're gonna end up missing all your shots short. So get back closer, make sure that you're not pushing the ball way too much with that offhand and then having that cross. That's a huge problem that we see a lot. Let's get on to number 3. The third one that we see a lot is bad rhythm. So what people do is they're gonna start with the ball too high. Girls do this more than guys, but guys do this as well. So what you guys are gonna do is start with the ball like this. You still might be able to shoot okay with it. We're gonna start the ball high, drop the butt, and then just shoot from there. Let's do it like this so it feels a little bit weirder. Start over there. I'm gonna have you run into it, catch it, keep the ball high, but drop the butt, yep, and then get into a shot like that. It's gonna feel a bit awkward. Yeah, it's weird rhythm. Boom, drop the butt, yeah, shoot. There you go, perfect. Well, don't bring the ball down. Don't bring the ball down. Keep the ball up, but just drop the butt. Yep, that's perfectly wrong. That's exactly how you're not supposed to do it. Good. Don't bring the ball down. That's better rhythm. So you've heard also before people say don't dip. Perfectly fine with dipping. There's times when you do want to catch it out and not dip. I'm sure we've all done it before. Just catch it high, keep it high. However, good rhythm is when the ball is low and the hips are low. Right? And that's why even when you want to dip it, or it feels better when you catch it here and you're able to get into that shot. Or obviously if you catch it here and you don't need to dip your hips. But if we catch, the ball should be low, the hips should be at the same level. As the ball rises, the hips need to rise. Okay, we're gonna do one more right here where we have bad rhythm. I want you to start with your hands extended, which is wrong. Okay, you're gonna go like this. Boom. Get into this position and then shoot the ball. Well, you're gonna extend your hips, but shoot it from that position. So, start with your hands extended, which is already wrong. Okay. Now, when the ball goes up, the hips will go down. Boom, and then shoot from there. Yeah. Yes. Now go. Boom. Shoot. Yes. One more. You didn't even want to bring it that high that time. But I promise you, every day people do stuff like this. So they'll start with their hands extended, then they'll go boom, and then they'll shoot from that position. So what you want to actually do is have your bent elbow. Go ahead, hold it like you're about to shoot it. Boom, elbows bent. That's exactly how you want to shoot it, right? Bent elbow. Every day I see people start like this. It's already wrong. So bent elbow, bent hips, ball low, hips low, same level. We go up, the ball's coming up, the hips come up, boom, we can shoot it. Now we have good rhythm. Just shoot it how you normally would one time. Yep, they go up together, easy, good. Down, up, good. Yep, last one. Ball low, hips low, ball up. You don't even need that much power, right? You're strong enough that you don't have to do it, but rhythm in general, obviously the further and further you step out, it's gonna be more and more important. Obviously the closer you are, you don't need it as much as you do from further back. So those are 3 things that you have to stop doing when you're shooting, is having bad rhythm, having poor hand placement, and then crossing your hands when you shoot the ball. And if you can avoid doing those things, it's gonna help you to become a much better shooter. We hope you enjoyed today's video, so make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you did, and subscribe as we're dropping new videos every single week. So make sure you hit that notification bell. And if you hit the link and the pinned comment down below, it's gonna give you access to our new shooting program. So make sure that you go get that one, as it's an incredible program and it's gonna help you a ton. We'll catch you guys in the next video.